Hello, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, and welcome to this new spaces between Laika and AIOZ. First, I would like to welcome Michael, who's the VP of Global Investments at AIOZ, and my very good friend Kriptrik, who will be hosting this space today and asking Michael a lot of questions. Hello, Michael.
Hello, good morning. Yeah, hello everyone. Yeah, welcome to join the discussion between the ELS networks and
Michael,
Laika
you're not
AI.
audible if you're trying to speak.
He is actually, I could hear him.
Okay, so I'm not
Yeah,
able to let me
Yeah.
leave.
hello, can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
Michael,
yeah.
we can.
Okay, perfect. Yeah,
So, Michael, what we'll do in this format is Cryptique, who's a longtime supporter and friend of mine of Leica, will be asking you a lot of questions and probably giving one or two curveballs at me as well. And we'll focus on what AIZ is building and how they're progressing in what they're doing. And we'll try to educate our community about the wonderful work that AIZ is doing. Will that be okay?
okay, that's wonderful. Thank you.
Cryptic, over to you.
Yeah. Okay, firstly, thanks for the Laika AI trust. So we have just announced the IOSNAP's Web3S, the success story with Laika AI. So we have share about with all how iOS Web3 stories empowers Laika AI in their fields, have to provide developing the rapid and upcoming versions will features detailed NFT dashboard employing live streaming and order flows, providing a real-time overview of the NFT market. So I think today I will share about the key advancement and the key features about the iOS networks. So firstly, I want to generally to want to present our own enterprise iOS networks. So iOS networks is a blockchain-based decentralized content delivery and streaming platforms that aims to revolutionize the ways digital content is distributed and consumed. And it leverages global networks of nodes to provide scalable, efficient, cost-effective content delivery solutions. So, so far we have proposed four products. So first one is W3S. Our hot storage can be used by all the enterprise and developers to make their mass storage solutions. Second is the W3 IPFS will be a storage solution used for the NFT storage. The third one will be published soon, will be ideally next week. W3 AI will be a powerful GPU-based AI comprehensive data asset solutions will be covered the AI models, AI data science, and the AI marketplace. And the further and the end of Q3, we will propose our the final solution about the W3 stream will be focused for the video on demand and streaming solutions. So today, I'm pleased to share with all the people and the listeners and also our strategic partner like AI to discuss how about the trends about the storage, about AI, and also the hot topic we are actually used by our developers and the AI systems. Thank you.
Yep, so that sounds really amazing, Michael. So we have been following AIOZ for since quite a long, and we have seen the journey that AIOZ had done. So before moving forward, can you start by giving us an overview of what W3 integration with like AI entails and how it enhanced the user experience of people?
Yes, actually, so firstly, we want to show that, as you mentioned, that L's W3S. So actually, we call this as a Web3 native storage, and how we can compare with the traditional cloud storage used in several key areas, right? Including the architectures, data storage method, and security, decentralizations, and also the technology stack they use. Okay, so firstly, I want to compare with the architectures for the decentralization and centralizations, right? So IOS W3, we utilize decentralized architectures, so can leverage blockchains and peer-to-peer networks. So as also we said, the data is distributed across multiple nodes. Today, you can see that actually, so IOS networks, we have globally more than 800,000 global edge nodes, which can be empowered for the EOS networks. Well, for the traditional storage operations, they operate on for the centralized models, while the data is stored in the large data centers managed by the provider like Amazon, Google, and Microsoft Azure. So this kind of the methods can create the single point of failures and the potential bottlenecks. And also for W3S, for the storage method, also, as I said, they are stored in the distributed manners and using the cryptographic technology to ensure the security and integrity, right? Also, the exercise is managed by through the blockchains, smart contract, and decentralized networks, while traditional cloud storage and typically stored all the large servers we store with the data centers, and exercise is governed by the traditional client servers models, relying on the provider's infrastructures and security manners. And what's more, the security and the privacy is very important. For Web3, we also highlight the data ownerships and control, right? So for us, as W3S, we maintain the full control of and ownership of their data. So encryptions ensures only the data owners can authorize the parties can access it. While traditional ways, the data is stored on provider servers and the users rely on the provider's security practice. And also they have, for us as users, we have less control of their data, particularly in terms of privacy policies and data sharings. And what's more, it's a censorship resistance, right? So for us as the decentralized natures make it difficult to for any single entities or government to censor or remove data, right? So this is the blockchain's key advantage. And while traditional storage can provide have the authority to comply with the legal and government's request, which may result in the data being censored or removed. What's more, for the cost and efficiency for W3S, it can be lower to provide a decentralized networks where the users can share their storage resource and earn rewards, reducing the overall expense. This is the different business models as we compare with the others. For the centralized, they use pay as you go, right? So this is not the same, especially with the large data volume and the frequent exercise, and the cost will be huge. And for the efficiencies, for so far, optimized algorithms can improve the data retrieval times. So will be the equal for the W3, Web3 to Web2, and for even for the ecosystem interoperabilities and IOS networks, W3S, they can be tightly integrated with decentralized applications and broader blockchains ecosystems, support smart contract and decentralized applications, while the traditional one can be a major ecosystem only compatible with existing IT infrastructures, right? So this is all in a summary. IOS networks, W3S, represent decentralized blockchain-based storage models offering enhanced security, user control, censorship resilience, make it suitable for the users seeking the greater data uh, uh, ownerships and the integration with the blockchain ecosystems, right? So thanks. This is a summary about our advantage and how we can empower uh, our developers and enterprise customers to use Web3 tools and technology to empower their business. Thanks.
Understood, understood. So that is some really high level overview of what basically AIOZ is doing. So the more I can understand. So can you elaborate a little bit about like is this work like how deep in storage supports AI dataset storage and how it has significance for like Web3 AI?
Okay, so as you said, actually, so W3 AI, right? So AIOZ W3 AI is a new coming depend AI computing service we will be proposing the coming soon, and we want to treat our AI models, execute inference tasks, store the data sets, and build AI dApps, monetize AI assets, and contribute to the future of the AI, all on AIOZ depends. So our aims to discover Web3 communities collaborating on AI models, data science, and the depths. So this is the key, right? So for this one, we will highlight two all our advanced AI asides. The first one is AI models. So for the developers, they can use all the else networks, the global edge nodes uh, to make their the distributed computing, GPU-based computing powers to enable to make their own business models and also the AI models, right? So actually, for the accomplished AI developers and experts, they can create and publish a wide range of AI models on W3A. First one they can create by empowered by the AIOZ W3 AI, and also they can publish on our W3 AI marketplace, which is make it available for other stakeholders who agree to the pricing and the licensing terms. So all these models can cover all the range of functions from image recognitions to natural language processing, large language models, providing business, individual, and other developers can easily access to the sophisticated AI models, right? Compatible with powering AI focused service and applications. And also we can see that so also the individual can also contribute their valuable personal data to web3 to w3 AI marketplace in a privacy preserving models. We are getting the rewards with else tokens in return, and all the personalized data contribute can be used create new data sets and enriching the existing one, right? So this is it can use uh, AI data sets for the storage part. So in a summary, is that so our the W3 AI it will be the AI models empower our depend GPU computations, and also for developers they can upload their data sets by using our W3 storage part. But both of them, the scenarios is shipped to the contracts country realities, where the smaller AI stakeholders can most operate in isolation, make it almost possible for them to tackle the current dominance of the tech giant in the AI development process. So this is the W3 AI's our the mission and ambition, and also the key features will be bring to our AI developers. So for W3 AI, we will provide a series of comprehensive AI tools for our developers to make their AI models and monetize their models with all the stakeholders within the AI ecosystems. And also the smaller one can for personal associations, and also the individuals they can monetize their AI abilities and AI models can make the sustainable contribution for all the AI ecosystems. So this is we call the small is beautiful, small is powerful, and the AIOZ networks will use W3 AI empower all the ecosystems by the AI developers, business, and individual. Thanks.
Okay, that sounds like adding a layer of monetization in the AI. So that is really excited to hear. I'm very excited to see how Web3 decentralized AI, DAI are basically growing in the space and how some projects are decentralizing the AI. So my next question to you from Ash is like, we all are very excited for the V6. So what lies in V6 and when you guys are launching? So what is the update for us, Ash?
Thanks for your question. First of all, thanks, Michael, for such a good narration of what AIZ is building for our community. We have been strategic partner for such a long time, and I genuinely want to thank AIZ for helping us de-risk our storage with the W3S, and looking forward to the W3 AI models and see how we can further build on it. So coming to the question, so there are a lot of updates that I have actually for the community. So I'll begin with version 6. Version 6 testing is almost finalized. The product looks quite stable. The version 6 looks quite stable. And I think we are ready to launch it in a few days' time. I still can't give you the exact date, but it's actually much, much closer to the launch than we have ever been on a new product. Some of the amazing updates, and I just want to focus on one, which is really really amazing for me, is where you can just ask AI about any token and just write something like, "Tell me about this token," and our AI will scrape the internet all across to give you data like it will scrape Twitter to give you the latest hashtags people are talking about that token. It will scrape trading view charts to give you the best charts in the market with fundamentals analysis. It will also scrape the Web 2 to find out the latest articles that has been published or people are clicking on. And obviously, it will talk to you about that token and help you understand about it. This will completely eliminate the need for anyone to Google the token anymore. So for all the natives and the novices of Web3 space will be able to we will change Laika AI into a verb where initially we said, Google that item. People will be Laikaing the item, the tokens going forward. We will eliminate the need of Google. So that's the update on version 6. But I have three more updates for you, Kritik, to give on the product side. We're also working with Tonchain to build a Laika AI bot for the Telegram app, and this bot is going to do some amazing things for the communities that people manage. Um, this will be a truly AI based bot which will help community managers completely manage the community, ranking the best users, the worst users, and what community is talking about. So your community manager's job will be much easier, and it will kind of gamify the whole community management part, which will be very very entertaining and engaging for your community. So it will add another layer of sophistication to management of communities, and it is also coming very soon. The third update is we're working on a widget for any website. So if you are a Web3 company or a Web2 company, you can just plug and play this widget on your website, and this widget of Leica will be your uh, company's assistant who will answer questions. If people come to your website and they have some questions, they can just ask the bot, and our bot will be able to answer all questions that is available in public domain on your website. And you don't need to employ people for that. It will be completely done by AI, and this is a plug and play widget which will be utilized by, I think, hundreds of companies going forward. That is coming. And the fourth update that I have is all of these product updates that I've given you guys. They will be multilingual, so you can choose and select your language that you want to use the bot in, which basically means that we're not only targeting the English speaking communities. We're talking about each and every community, whether it's Chinese, Portuguese, Turkish, doesn't matter. The language you decide, and you can chat with bot across this version 6 Telegram bot widget, anything in your own language, which is actually the use case that we wanted to build, where the language has to stop becoming a barrier for anyone to enter the space. So yeah, so these are some updates that I had for you. Let me know if I missed anything or you want to add more to any of the updates.
So I think Leica is creating more of a data intelligence layer. Apart from that, some cool features on Telegram and some widget features that will be useful in both for Web 2 and Web 3 companies. And I'm sure Leica is more attuned to Web 3, so they'll be focusing more on Web 3 clients. So as of now, so as much I understand, Leica is building for more on the user side, and AIOZ is pretty much focusing on the company side. It's more on the B2B sides. So on this rush of starting the spaces, Michael, we left one thing. So tell us about a little bit about yourself. What's your role in the AIOZ network, and since how long you are in this project, and how you help him scale the network?
Okay, thanks. So actually, thanks for the firstly, thanks for the Leica AI trust we have, as we have already to make the our IOS Web3 success story with Leica AI. For me, I joined the IOS networks at the beginning of this year. So actually, so we are pushing together via IOS networks global teams to see how we can use our the digital infrastructure to enable global business, right? So firstly, as the Q1, we have successfully published our the two products. So it's called W3S and W3 IPFS. So these two storage products will be enable the different business scenarios to enable all the global Web3 storage, right? So W3S is enabled for all the Web2 like Web3 solutions for the global leading industry leaders, companies to migrate easily their Web2 storage from Amazon, Google, Azure to the Web3 for takes more the benefits of the Web3 solutions. As I said, that for the scalabilities, reduce the latencies, enhance the securities. Uh, so all this one can really help them to enter for Web3 to make more sustainable growth for the different scenarios. And also for the uh, as this quarters, we will highlight more thing about our new thinking about our deeping AI computing, as I mentioned earlier. So as we said that else networks, we are the global Web3 leading AI computation and the Web3, the media flowing companies in the futures. We have published one by one uh, the AI based computing project and also the streaming project, right? As the following weeks. So first we want to highlight our W3 AI. So this is one of the most important project we work together with our global CTO office, right? So first we want to build a new comprehensive AI digital sites to enable our global developers to enter for this AI field because actually uh, uh, for the without seamless size to high quality AI size, smaller stakeholders in the AI industries stand little or no chance to against the tech giants in the AI developed race, right? So putting AI industry at a serious risk of the monopolization. So based on this, we have created W3 AI and also their marketplace to provide smaller AI stakeholders to be a viable long-term solution to these problems. So all this contribution we have made together by the IOS networks and the IOS global technology teams to enable the smaller business by the developers, individuals can use the good things and the good platforms and to enable them and monetize their AI digital science to the and also for the innovation design of this marketplace enable the smaller AI stakeholders could easily access high quality AI sites created by the other stakeholders without needing to create their all their products from scratch, fostering the collaboration with during the AI development process. So all these the values bring by the IOS networks will make some more benefits from the infrastructure levels to empower all our the AI developers and to make the and also to enable the best AI depths in the future. So this is our dreams and also focus so far. Thanks.
Okay, that sounds really exciting, Michael. One of the personal questions I have is like, how is currently the demand for the decentralized compute? As I understand that inference costs are too much lag while using the decentralized compute in terms of like if we use AWS or Google Cloud, the inference is very really fast. But if we try to use some decentralized cloud infrastructure, then inference is going to take a little bit delay. So how is currently the demand for the decentralized compound? Are really people using the decentralized compute, or is just the buzzword around the community, and how AIUZ is trying to solve this problem? Am I audible, Michael?
Hello? Yeah. Hello.
Yes,
Actually,
sir. Did you
so
miss my question?
collaborate with Laika
Yeah,
AI
please.
teams. Hello, can you hear me? Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so
please go ahead.
actually, let's analyze how the Leica AI use iOS step 3. And the first one, I think that's for the data storage and the data management. So Leica AI relies on W3S for its extensive data storage needs, ensuring all the valuable data accumulated over the year is a security backup and in compressing using the data analytics and NFT informations and transaction record, right? Also, for the W3S, facilitate all the efficient data management, enabling like AI to organize, retrieve, and process large volumes data seamlessly and ensuring the optical performance and reliability for the Leica AS users, right? So I think why Leica AI choose to integrate the W3S. I think I think the first is because we use decentralized infrastructures. So one of the reasons to choose is that the nature's iOS networks is born native for Web3. So we provide the decentralized across all the aspects of the Web3. And what's more is that this is for because we use the Web3 global decentralized networks, we can provide affordable storage solutions for the cost savings, right? Web3 offers significant cost saving compared with traditional centralized storage, so they can allow like AI allocate more resource more effectively and further enhancing their platforms. And what's more, that when they are using Web3, it should be the performance and efficiency. Today, despite being decentralized and Web3, they already deliver the facility, speed, and customer-centric Web2 like solutions, ensuring all the enterprise customers like our users experience seamless and good service, matching the performance and level and the conventional web technologies. And what's more is that the scalability and the security compliance, right? So the scalability is because Web3 can enhance the Lighthouse abilities to scale their storage solutions in along with growing the users' demand and the data volume, which is crucial for the supporting the platform's continuous growth and innovations and the security and the compliance. This is where it's a good question we want to discuss, right? So also decentralized storage provided by W3S can strengthen the like IaaS data security measures, and also we use the security and the privacy. We call the data ownerships and control, right? So we want to highlight first one is the data ownerships and control because users maintains full control and ownership of their data. Encryptions ensuring only the data owners and authorized parties can access it. This is first advantage. Second, and the censorship resistance, right? So all the decentralized natures can make it difficult for any single entities or government to censor or remove data. And the blockchain's immutabilities further enhance the data persistence and the censorship persistence. So these are two key features can finally convince Laika AI teams to use AIOZ networks as a Web3 solutions to enable as a digital infrastructure to enable their global applications and also provide better experience for their users. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Michael, for giving so brief overview of how AIOZ is helping projects to scale. So I wanted to ask the question from As. So how was your experience working with W3A storage? How easy it was to integrate in your product and how you guys are planning to use in the future as well?
So yeah, I think this is a very important question, and I want everyone to understand this part. As a customer for AIOZ, we had a different take when we started working with AIOZ, because as a business owner, we need to always manage and optimize between user experience, decentralization, data security. So there are many aspects of data and user that we need to manage to make sure that we follow the ethics of Web3 as well. But at the same time, we want to give the best experience, user experience to our users, right? So when we started working with AIZ, I think the first and foremost, the thing that Michael also mentioned was they were providing solutions to the enterprise needs that projects have in a decentralized manner. Like that's the first attractive piece because then you are following the ethics of AI, right? Straight away. But it didn't stop there. The data storage facility was secure, and it was more efficient and cheaper compared to traditional products that are available in the market. It completely blew my mind at that time, and we were like we rushed to work with AIZ back in the day. I think 3 4 months back when we started working with them. I think that's the first part of it. And obviously, we knew what AIZ is going to go further in works with the especially that Michael was mentioning about both AI and TPIN. And I think there is a lot of match that we can have, both when we come to compute facility, because that is going to be the biggest cost going forward as we increase the users. So we're already touching about 18,000 DAUs. And with version 6, we expect the user count to grow at least 50% in the first month, and then it increases. And all of these users will use our product to get some question answered, and that requires a lot of compute facility. That requires a lot of data management, efficient data stream flow through the users back and forth. And the way AIZ is scaling their product, both for storage management and AI compute, I think it's a match made in heaven for us. And we are going to completely rely on them. And obviously, we'll have our backups, right? Every product and company needs to have their backups and reserves and stuff like that. But I think with the development that AIZ is having and the way we are developing alongside with them, I think we will definitely be using more and more solutions that AIZ comes up with, and we'll keep building alongside them, because this partnership not just is not just for storage. I think there's a lot that AIZ wants to build on. There's a lot that we are building on, and I think that's why you keep seeing AIZ and Leica together in many forums and on Twitter and stuff like that.
Okay, that's such a brief overview of how AIOZ is helping like AI. So I think we are in the final segment. And Michael, I wanted to ask a last question of this spaces is like, what are the next 6 months of AIZ looks like? What are the key thing that you guys are looking to expand?
Yeah, thanks. As I mentioned earlier, so this year our key focus will be published 4 mainstream products. We have as the Q1 and Q2, we have the made the structured partnerships with our global customers use already empowered by 2 products which called the W3AS and the W3APFS. So for the storage part, and then for the Q3 and Q4, we are focused for the 2 main projects will be W3 AI and the W3 Stream. As I mentioned that for the upcoming weeks, we will make the official announcement for our AIOZ W3 AI V1 versions. It's a groundbreaking AI as a service platforms, leveraging the power of the Deepin GPU to enable the efficient and scalable execution of the AI task We are offering secure and decentralized storage for the AI models and data sets, right? So also empowered by over 108,000 dependent GPUs, AIOZ W3AI with their extensive suite of features is more than just a platform. It's a community-driven ecosystems where the innovations and the collaboration strives shaping the futures of decentralized AI development. So the focus one and the focus two is will be the W3 stream will be announced in the at the end of the Q3 or the beginning of Q4, right? So also as also we mentioned that so for the W3 W3 stream will be the IOS uh, internal CDNs leverage distributed networks of the edge nodes strategically placed across the global, and this ensuring lightning fast content delivery by minimizing the latency and reducing the data travel distance. And your viewers can enjoy the instant playback and smoothly streaming experience, and resulting the high viewers engagement and satisfactions. So and also in enhance reliabilities because for this new W3 stream, LCDNs brings reliability to your streaming infrastructures by leveraging multiple edge nodes and minimize the risk of single point failures. So also this kind of product will be simplify the integration process of the business looking to the incorporate video streaming capability into their application service as user-friendly API, SDK, and documentations facilitate seamless integrations allowing the business to focus for creating the compelling video experience rather than gripping with the complex technical challenge. So this is two focus will be made by the AIOZ Networks teams in the coming months. And thanks for your attention and hoping our AI and streaming products will be enable your global business uh, with with sustainable success together with us. Thanks.
Okay, that sounds pretty bullish roadmap. So I must say, I encourage people to go follow an AIOZ on the Twitter so that you will never miss such exciting updates from AIOZ team. That sounds really bullish, Michael. Thank you so much for telling us. So I had the same question from you as to what your roadmap looks like for the upcoming 6 months. What's so exciting for the community?
I think I kind of briefly touched on this already, but the next 6 months are
Yeah.
extremely crucial for us. But let for reiteration, we are coming up with the version 6 in a few days' time. Then we are going to launch on Ton chain, and we are launching our first Telegram bot, completely AI assisted. I think that is very bullish for us because that is going to get us users and expansion in the space of Telegram app, which is beaming with users right now. The third one is the AI widget that we want to launch on for all Web3 websites where they can just add the plug and play, and then they become your employees and answers any question that people may have if they visit your website, right? That is an extremely bullish use case because that not only just provides information to the users who want to interact with you, but that also builds our database even further. We've already expanded to 18 blockchains, right? We've already expanded to about 2.5 million smart contracts. We are already serving, we have already served close to 3.5 million requests on our AI platform. Going forward, in the next 6 months, you will see integration of new L1s like Near and Solana. We are working very closely with them to make sure that we present to you all the data that is there on these L1s as well. So we are going to expand into further L1s. So there will be something or else for everyone, every Web3 user to be here with Leica, and we will serve all the analytics need, and will serve the needs that people may not know even today that they have when it comes to analyzing tokens, analyzing NFTs, analyzing smart contracts, and everything else which comes to Web3 world. All data will be at Leica AI.
Wow, that's really exciting, Ash. I'm pretty much roadmap as well, see how V6 looks like, because I usually used to follow a lot of wallets on like a extension. I used to track a lot of them, and that works really great for me, as I will be on the laptop and it's very easy for me to access the extension. That is really amazing. So I wanted to thank you everyone for joining these spaces. It was such an exciting 30-minute discussion with Michael and Ash. So thank you, Michael, for joining this space, and thank you, Ash, for calling me here to host this beautiful space. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Thank you, Kriptik, for hosting the space for us. And thank you so much, Michael, for spending time with us and with our community. Really appreciate it. And thank you, everyone who is listening. Have a good evening.
Have a good day, guys. Bye bye. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye. Yeah.
Bye, guys.